In Uganda, Sarah is an entrepreneur who believes that to grow a business, you can start with even the smallest ventures. When asked how she got started, Sarah responded, "Food is part of man, and everyone needs to have access to food, and specifically healthy food. Providing necessary goods supports both Sarah and her customers."
Shagya is an international student from India, and Serena is an Irish-born Malaysian Hong Konger. In this picture, they're enjoying Taiwanese bubble tea and Venezuelan arepas in Dublin city centre. While this demonstrates the diversity and availability of food in urban environments like Dublin, accessing local and fresh produce can still be a challenge.
Many of us buy fresh groceries from the shops and never think about where our food comes from beyond the supermarkets. The simple meal on your table may have come from thousands of miles away, going through many different processes. The land, climate, people, and the entire world is involved in getting that perfect cozy meal on your table. It's about time we started thinking beyond the supermarket and became more conscious of our food and the entire process that's involved.
In Ireland, farming is mainly a family activity, with approximately 18,000 dairy farmers milking 1.5 million cows. Despite its small size, Ireland is the world's 10th largest dairy exporter. Our iconic golden wrapped butter travels far and wide. Milk from grass-fed cows is richer and creamier, and this is what gives Irish butter its special golden glow. These farmers are reliant on a healthy grassland, and it is in their best interest to protect the climate and the ecosystem.
Malawi's mainstay is agriculture. The small town of Mulanje houses one of the largest tea plantation sites at the foot of Mulanje Mountain. Tea contributes greatly to Malawi's economy, and the tea industry turned about $11 million in profit in 2016. Tea estates in Malawi are a source of employment with about 7,500 small-scale farmers.
Society places value on the commercial products that come from farms, but that same society vilifies the methane-emitting cows. Little attention is paid to the extraordinary lengths that farmers go to safeguard the earth that feeds us. The carbon sequestered, the trees planted, and the biodiversity supported.
In Malawi, Africa, we can see the local fishing process. Observe locals dragging in their lake net. It was cast in the early hours of the morning and is now brought back in late afternoon. They separate the fish into different kinds, clean it and set it out to dry or take them to the marketplace to be sold.
These high levels of pollution affect our fields, rivers, and sources of food and water. As pollution continues to contribute to climate change, the effects often present themselves unequally. The areas which contribute the least are impacted the most. Water is an essential resource to all human life and has power to shape our lands and the food that we eat. Unchecked, pollution and climate change threaten access to drinking water, and rising sea levels may permanently flood settled land. We are connected as global citizens through these impacts, whether we are already living with climate change or have yet to experience it.
Like dominoes falling, our actions and behaviours have consequences in our own communities and around the globe. The manner in which we produce and access food demonstrates that each of us are deeply connected to one another and to the planet. The marketplace gives an insight into this relationship. Imported produce in Ireland, locally sourced food in Uganda, and empty stalls in Zimbabwe. While some communities will be unable to produce enough food or may face empty shelves at the market, others will throw away unused excess. This reality can be a catalyst for a more sustainable future, but it is the collective effort of our global community that will determine the direction we follow.
Mrs. Banda's two cows are her most treasured property. She comes from an area where there is more crop than animal farming. Those that raise livestock only have a few. Some choose to feed their animals at home, others communally employ an individual who takes the animals out every day for feeding.